Some stunning and scary numbers to share with you tonight about women and their experiences taking ride shares. Uber released some data last month showing more than 3,000 people reported sexual assaults on the platform between 2019 and 2020. Last year, Lyft reported more than 4,000 assaults within the span of 2 years. Both companies say safety continues to be a priority, but many of those victims are women, and that is what inspired two women to create a different and what they say is safer experience. It's called HERide. It just launched this year in Atlanta. Female-only drivers who accept all passengers. And joining me now is the co-founder of HERide, Jillian Anderson. Jillian, great to have you with us tonight. I know this was born out of a lot of fear and concern by riders. You were a Lyft driver yourself. Did you ever fear for your safety as a woman behind the wheel picking up strangers?
Never actually feared for my safety, but I did have an experience driving as a driver where a passenger refused to get out of my vehicle. And so I had to call the police, just to let them know that, there's a passenger that refused to get out of my vehicle. We're in front of their house. Just to let them know what was going on, but that definitely steered me away from giving rides to passengers after that experience. And
born out of these numbers, which are very concerning, thousands of reports of sexual assaults in the last couple of years, you decided to do something about it. Has this been a difficult task to launch something like this and compete against ride shares that have been doing it for a long time?
It's not difficult. I wouldn't say it's difficult. No. The biggest thing the biggest hurdle that we have to get over is that we have an extended onboarding process. So our onboarding process is longer than all the other companies. And so just getting the other drivers or any other applicants assimilated to that process is just the hardest thing that we have to get over right now.
It's hard to completely eliminate the risk in taking a ride share, whether it's HERide or Uber or Lyft, but I know you've got some safety measures in place. How are they different than the ride shares that currently exist? And walk us through some of the steps that you've taken to keep passengers safe.
So our background checks are different. So we use a different system than the other companies. And the biggest difference that we have is that we have in-person vehicle inspections. And so we use that opportunity to meet the driver in person, make sure that they're the person that they say they are, and also give that opportunity to, just show them that, we are a real company. It validates us as a company. It answers any questions or concerns that that driver or that applicant may have when it comes to using the app. It gives us the opportunity to show them how to use the app. So that's the biggest difference with us.
And having been a Lyft driver, now launching this company, what is your biggest piece of advice to passengers, women or men, about protecting their own safety, steps they need to take before they take a ride share?
Before you take a ride share, always make sure that you let your friends and family know, that you're about to take one. Always make sure that you verify the license plate number for the car. That is very important. Always make sure that you verify the person that it is driving. There have been a lot of ways that you can, sneak around the system where people are driving as people that are not them. And so you always make sure that that person that is showing in that picture is that person. And then I would also say that if you can have someone on the phone while you're in transport or in transit, please do that as well.
Well, I applaud what you're doing. Anything to keep us safer on the roads. And when you get in a car, the most important thing is people's safety, and women especially fear the threat that is out there. So, Jillian, appreciate your time tonight. I know you're in Atlanta, plans to expand. We'll be following it. Stay in touch.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Of course, HERide. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.